Welcome back. We have Siobhan Foster here, who's going to give us an update on some new appointments for positions. Well, welcome. How are you?
I'm good, Lisa. How are you doing?
Great, great. Boy, there's been a lot of movement. You know, it's exciting because, you know, you go to work for a company and you never know if they're going to promote from within. And so I think this is great. So you've got some super announcements for new VMS staff positions.
I do, and I'm excited to share them. Most of them are promotions, as you indicated, so that's always a great thing.
Absolutely.
First, I'd like to start off with an announcement on behalf of the Financial Services Department. I'm pleased to share that Pamela Jensen, CPA, has been promoted to controller.
Okay.
Pam joined VMS in November as accounting manager. She previously served as controller for 2 companies over a 17-year period and worked for PricewaterhouseCoopers for 18 years and rose to the level of audit director. So we're very fortunate to have Pam on our staff. Recently, she guided the accounting team through a successful year-end close and assisted with the financial statement audit. And in her new role, she oversees accounting, payroll, accounts payable, accounts receivable, audit, and tax functions.
That's great.
Yes. I also want to touch on the corporate secretary's office this morning. Michaela Schweitert has been promoted to corporate secretary. Michaela joined VMS in January as assistant corporate secretary. Previously, she served as a property manager, associate manager, and customer service representative with Community Association. She assisted there with management of multiple communities and conducted board and community meetings. In her role as corporate secretary, she coordinates board meetings, prepares meeting agendas and minutes, and assists with the board elections.
Great. I mean, seems like a natural progression.
It is. Perfect. It is. And she's a great addition as well. And then last week, we announced that Paul Wen has been promoted to assistant corporate secretary. Paul has been employed with VMS for 6 years, most recently serving as the administrative coordinator with the compliance division of the security department. His knowledge of governing documents and village operations facilitates strong support to the boards of directors. So we welcome Paul to his new role.
Yeah, he was in compliance, and they're right next door to us, so we know who he is. So congratulations, Paul. Yeah.
And then I do want to mention a new hire in our maintenance and construction department. Matthew Aldez joined the department in May as maintenance services manager. This is a very large role. He brings more than 10 years of service management experience, including large-scale community management to VMS. He importantly served the Irvine Company as a maintenance services manager, overseeing multiple communities.
Yeah, that's a large community for sure.
Yes. So Matthew's knowledge of operational efficiency in plumbing, electrical, and air conditioning helps propel the maintenance services section forward while continuing to provide excellent customer service.
That's great.
So welcome Matthew to VMS as well.
Absolutely, that's great. Yes. And then you have some other announcements.
I do.
Of some things that we need to pay attention to.
Well, first off, I wanted to mention that Susan McInerney.
Oh, I forgot. That she was honored.
Yes, our manager in social services just received a great honor. She was nominated for the Mental Health Association's 28th Annual Mental Health Community Services Award.
Wow.
And she was acknowledged recently with a plaque and a certificate at the Turnip Rose in Costa Mesa.
Wow.
The event recognized nominees for contributions to mental health profession and for making a difference in Orange County's mental health community. So we want to
that is great.
recognize Susan for this great accomplishment, and most importantly for all she and her team does for our community.
Oh yeah, and we interview her on a regular basis, and she's always got some great speakers and guests and information. And they're currently doing a UCI series right now on health for our seniors, and a lot of great things going on there. So congratulations, Susan. That's awesome.
Yes, she's a
now
great
you want to do some announcements.
Yes, I do. This week is National Mosquito Control Awareness Week.
Oh.
So the Orange County Mosquito and Vector Control District wanted us to bring that to our residents' attention. The district, as you know, educates and protects residents from vectors and vector-borne diseases. So for information and resources regarding mosquito control, the invasive Aedes mosquito, becoming a neighborhood advocate, West Nilus virus updates, and more, visit ocvector.org. And the district also left us with some tips for the summer months. Apply mosquito repellent to exposed skin before going outdoors. Reapply as recommended. Wear long sleeve shirts and long pants and opt for lighter color clothing. Closed unscreened doors and windows to prevent mosquitoes from entering your home. Dump and drain water-filled containers and plant saucers at least once weekly. And clean and scrub bird baths and pet water bowls weekly.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. And you know, one other thing I wanted to mention is that sometimes we don't realize that there's little tears in our screen doors, and they can get in through that as well. So we definitely need to make sure that they're fixed. Well, thank you. All of this is great information. You also have another one for United.
I do. For Third and United, they have their upcoming election deadlines that I just wanted to go over. Member candidates for both mutuals must return completed applications and candidate video agreement forms to the office of the CEO by 5 p.m. Friday, June 24th.
That's this Friday.
Yes, it is. Candidate statements must also be emailed to the Inspector of Elections by 5 p.m. on Friday, and her email address is candidates@unelect.com. And anyone interested can obtain an application by visiting the Laguna Woods Village Community Center and speak to a corporate secretary who will provide an application and election process instructions.
Right, and the best way to do that, of course, is to check in at the first level of the Community Service Center, and they'll escort you to the corporate secretary.
Correct, yes.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you, Lisa. And
All
that's my updates for today.
Great, thank you so much.
You're welcome, my pleasure.
We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right, and then if you have comments or questions that you would like to send to Siobhan, you can send them to generalmanager@vmsinc.org. We'll be right back.